I start this video, I have a quick infomercial. Ready, set, hey guys, do you guys want some free playmats that I personally customize myself? Like these playmats over here? All you guys gotta do is subscribe to my second channel called SamHamTV to enter into this contest. Type in the search bar, SamHamTV, hit the subscribe button and find the latest video. It should be called Welcome to SamHamTV. Then like that video and comment anything on that video, and that's how you guys can be entered in the contest. That's it. Well anyways, I'm interfering with the video. What's going on YouTube, this is Sam from Team SamMax1 here, and today I am coming at you with a PK Fire deck profile for you guys today. So I really hope you enjoy this deck profile. Before I get started with this deck profile, I just want to say that for those of you who actually do not want to watch the deck profile and just came here for the deck list, the deck list is in the description box below, so make sure you guys check that out. And before I start this video again, I just want to give a huge shout out to Marcus from 401 Games for lending me these amazing cards. So yeah guys, shout outs to Marcus for lending me these amazing cards. So without further ado, let's get started with this deck profile. And you know what, since the addition of Allure Darkness coming out into the ban list, this deck is just absolutely amazing. So let's go out with the monsters, side deck, and extra decks. So start out with, of course, you want to play one tour guide, absolutely amazing. It tutors out all your BA's monsters. Next one to play, of course, triple scarm. Scarm is amazing because, you know, it searches out any of your BA monsters and searches out tour guide. One graff, really self-explanatory. Double seer, really self-explanatory as well. Double farfa, this card is absolutely amazing, especially going off with beatrice. You know, beatrice, farfa, you know, interrupt a lot of combo plays, which is really, really nice. And especially, you can also foolish burial farfa to banish your opponent's monarch monsters, so that way that they don't have a monarch monster on the field for a domain to stay alive. So farfa, you can always dodge a lot of domain plays. Next one to play, of course, the one calcab. This card is phenomenal. The sole purpose that, you know, during end phase, you can bounce back solemn strikes, you can bounce back any problematic back row to, you know, hinder you from going off. So calcab is just absolutely amazing for that purpose. So one calcab is definitely more than enough in this deck. So that's pretty much it for our Burning Mist engine of the deck. Let's go off to our Speed Roy's engine. You want to play triple Terror Top. This card is phenomenal. It's basically like the second tour guide of the deck. You're playing like 4 tour guides in this deck. The card is really, really good. It's like basically a free summon and helps you go into a free Dante without having to draw tour guide. Next, you're going to play, of course, the one taketomberge. This card is phenomenal as well. I like actually playing the 3-in-1 ratio. You guys can go ahead and play the 3-in-2 ratios. It's all up to personal preference, but I like to play the 3-in-1. But if you guys definitely want to play 2, you guys can definitely add in the second copies of taketomberge into the deck. But in my personal opinion, I think the 3-in-1 ratio is the best. Next, you want to play the PK engine. You want to play triple boots. This card is really good, the trap searcher. Next, you want to play double cloak. Cloak is probably the worst one. You break a lot with cloak, so that's why I only play 2 cloak, and he's the monster searcher of the deck. And next, you're going to play triple gloves. Gloves is the foolish burial of the deck, which is absolutely amazing. For the sole purpose that he makes breaksword 3000, he can foolish burial any of your phantom knights, which is really, really nice. And he makes, you know, breaksword 3000. Next, we're gonna play Ghost Ogre, really, really good. Ghost Ogre is really great for the sole purpose that it can stop a lot of combo plays, you know, especially in mirror match. You can stop a lot of problematic cards that your opponent may try to go into, and especially, you know, Ignisters at 1. Although that, you know, Dragon Pals may not be as popular anymore, you know, stopping Ignister is definitely really, really important. So Ghost Ogre is really amazing for that. And next, for the meta call, you want to play triple maxx. This card is phenomenal. Cosmo is your worst matchup, so maxx just stops the Cosmo matchup, and it's really, really great against the mirror match as well. So this card is definitely a great meta call for this format. So triple maxx. That's pretty much rounds up for our monsters. Now let's go off to our spells real quick. Spells, we're going to play one Foolish Burial, self-explanatory. He's basically the reinforcement of the army for the deck. Foolish Burial is really good. Next, we're going to play the Regeki, clears boards. Next, we're going to play double Allure Darkness. This card is absolutely amazing. I cannot believe this card is finally back at 2. And the sole being is that this card is so good in this deck is because all your monsters are dark, and this card literally makes your leviair alive. So you draw 2 cards, you banish 1, and then you can go off into leviair and literally bring back the monster you just banished. So Allure Darkness just gives this deck a ton of consistency, which I'm really, really happy that is to see this card back into this deck and back into play. Gives a lot of deck of boost actually, and, you know, helps BA and PK Phantom Knights, you know, with consistency a lot. So I love Allure. Next, we're gonna play, you know, probably the best spell card in the deck, triple Twin Twister. This card is phenomenal for the sole purpose that it's a discard outlet. It lets you discard a card and helps you clear back rolls for potential OTKs, and, you know, especially getting rid of the domain is really good. Now off to our traps, we're gonna play triple Fogblade. This card is absolutely amazing for the sole purpose that it's the, you know, searchable Phoenix Shade in the deck, which is really, really nice in you know, PK Fire, which is absolutely amazing since you're able to search up searchable Phoenix Shade, and you can always banish card from the graveyard, especially with a PK monster. Next, we're gonna play double Karma Cut. This card is really amazing for the sole purpose that it's able to banish the Dante in the mirror match. You know, getting rid of your opponent's Dante and banishing all copies in the graveyard is really, really crucial. But although this card has a downside effect against a Cosmo matchup, I usually side this card out against a Cosmo matchup. which is really nice. Next, we're going to play double Solemn Strike. This card kills the Cosmo matchup. This card is absolutely amazing. Solemn Strikes, really good against Cosmo, so I played double Solemn Strike. Really nice. In addition, you played one Warning, of course, self-explanatory, and one Vanitys Emptiness. This card is phenomenal. I love Vanitys Emptiness. Probably the best card in the deck, especially Cosmo. Cosmo is your worst matchup, especially when you already have an established board and you flip the Vanitys Emptiness against the Cosmo matchup, which is super nice. You pretty much win the game from there. So Vanitys Emptiness can easily be a win condition. So that's pretty much it for our traps. Let's go off to our side deck. Let's go over the side deck. Side deck's always up to personal preference, but it's what I have so far. The triple systems down. This card is phenomenal for the sole purpose that Cosmo is your worst matchup. Yeah, it's auto win against Cosmo. Next, you want to play double Econ. This card is really good for the sole purpose that it can interrupt a lot of combo plays, and taking control of your opponent's Dante is really nice. Getting mills off your opponent's Dante is just phenomenal. So double Econ is just really good blowout card. Next, we're going to play double XYZ Universe for the sole purpose that for the mirror match, you can go into Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is super nice since you XYZ Universe, one Dante that your opponent has, or you use your Dante, things like that, and it helps you go into Infinity, which is like one of the best cards in this game. Next, we're going to play double Master Restrict. I only have 2 Master Restricts, and I'll definitely put this card up to 3, especially for the Monarch matchup. And next, we're going to play double Anti-Spell Fragrance. I would cut down the Anti-Spell Fragrance for our 3rd Master Restrict, definitely, especially against Monarch matchup. Dark Hole, and last but not least, 1 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit to round off our side deck. You guys can incorporate Crush Card Virus as well in this deck, but you know what? I did not have Crush Card at the time, so yeah, side deck Crush Card. Next, you want to play off your extra deck. You want to play double Beatrice. This card is phenomenal. You guys don't know what Beatrice does. Tutors out Virgil, tutors out Dante Pilgrim, which is really nice. And next, you want to play, of course, double Dante, Child of the Burning Abyss. This card is really amazing for the sole purpose that you only need 2, in my personal opinion. If it dies, you can always recycle the other one back into the deck, which is super nice. So Dante is really good. Sets up your graveyard, which is absolutely amazing. Next, we're going to play double Leviair, since Allure Darkness helps you, basically gets you a Leviair fodder, which is super nice. And banishing off the PK gets you Leviair fodder already. Next, you want to play double F-Zero. I hate Cosmo. 1 Nightmare Shark. And next, you want to play triple Breaksword. This card is probably one of the best cards in the deck. For the sole purpose that, with gloves, it becomes 3,000. You can crash into the Cosmo Dark Destroyer. And of course, once it dies, you can tutor out any rank 4 XYZs. And in my personal opinion, I play the Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. This card is really good, but if you guys definitely want to play Kibito, you guys can play Kibito instead. But through testing, I find that a Kibito didn't pop out as much, so I decided to just play the Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. This is really good. But you guys definitely want to play Kibito as I said before. Definitely, you can incorporate Kibito into the deck. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video 100+ likes. And yeah, stay tuned for more deck profiles for the upcoming format. And Sam for Team Sam signing out. Peace!